Homesteading Outlaws. Just Angela here today. I just want to show you a little video of me and Jonathan. We are going to be working on some fencing. We were expanding out our chicken and our goat a lot. So we are expanding some fencing. You can see that we've already gotten some T-posts already in here. And you see that some fencing's already been started. And you're going to be seeing me and Jonathan work on some fencing together here in a little bit. And y'all sit back and enjoy. It's a nice warm day, so I'm out here in tank top and shorts. I can't stand being hot. So we're out here doing some work this beautiful day. So come join us and watch. Alright, some of y'all may not know about putting any fencing in. There's these T-posts here that you can get Tractor Supply, Lowe's, Home Depot, any hardware store, something like that, and you take it and you put it in the ground with the T-post setter. They've already been set already, and now we are running the fencing. This is called rolled fencing. This is on a big roll that you can get. I have another roll over here. Right here, and you roll it out onto it, and then whenever you come to the fence, you want it really tight as you can get it. You can, you can use whatever you can to tighten it. And then you got these clips here you put it in. These are called easy clips. We bought these online. It's a little bit easier, but when you buy your T-post, normally they come with their own set of clips. Let me see if I have some over here in my little arsenal of fencing supplies here. Let's see, it rained the other day and everything got wet. And these are fencing nails. You can nail this into wood when you do your fencing too. But these are the ones that comes with your T-post right here. Like that. And I like the easy clips. We bought them online on Amazon. They're pretty, I like them because they're easier, you know. So let's see if I can do this one-handed. You'll go around just a little hump here. Let's put this one down. See how it goes along there. That, and see there's a little lip on the back of the T-post. Bring that around like that. You see how it hooked like that? Now I'll come over here if I don't lock it down. Trying to do this one-handed, and it's kind of hard. And well, it is hard for me to do it one-handed. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. I almost got it. Well, anyway, it's supposed to hook on the exact same way like that, but like I said, I need both hands to do that. I may have to go get my stand to hold my phone.
It's supposed to bend in these here. They're easy clips to put on. Keeps them from pushing off, they do not pop off. Otherwise you can't push them off much. You have to pull them both at the same time, and no animal can push them back. Oh, this bear can pull both thumbs to Bigfoot.
You heard that? Bigfoot or a bear. You heard them, you know, come around through here. The imposable thumb. So like a raccoon, right? Yeah, So what's next, Jonathan? Alright, you see we got all of our supplies. We're pulling it with a wagon. We normally would be using our four-wheeler, but our four-wheeler is broken down. We have a couple of them, and we have a couple of them we're looking for engine for, and a couple for some other things we're looking for too. But everything fits in Jonathan's wagon. He just got it for Christmas, and he likes it. He had another one that's smaller, and he likes it too. Came from Tractor Supply. He was tickled to death. and excited to see that he got a new wagon to work around on the farm. Wasn't you? You was excited to put it together, wasn't you? Yep. And so what's your idea here? Since our come-along messed up. Using ratchet straps to tighten the fence with. Mm-hmm. Ran a bar here, through here, and he hooked it there, and he's tightened it with the ratchet strap. Our come-along broke. We need a new one. They do have these special fence stretchers that you can buy. We would like to have one, but we don't. Normally we would connect it to the four-wheeler and pull it, but like I said, our four-wheeler's out of commission at the moment, so we're just making do with what we have around the farm. No, we do that a lot around here.
Seized up.
It was Jonathan's idea to do this. He thinks out of the box a lot on things. And he's a problem solver. Well, the ground's wet because it rained last night. We just had that nasty storm last night.
The fence hanging all the way, nothing to worry about each time scooting her down. Since now I got her from here.
Okay.
This is the issue from that post. So that's why I couldn't go around her.
Okay.
She wasn't straight, so that's why now she's straight line. Basically somewhere.
Everybody, you're learning from the YouTube University, brought to you by Jonathan Smarts. Jonathan Smarts, alright. He's been doing fencing since he was a young child. Alyssa and Jonathan both, our old property back in North Carolina, we did a lot of fencing there for our goats and chickens and dogs. So they've been doing this stuff here forever. And they've gotten better over the years. They do the roll fencing, and then they know how to do the barbed wire, of course. And like I said, sometimes you have to think out of the box when some of your equipment's messed up. Or some of it's missing. So a lot of it's got messed up. So, yep. Here, I'm the one who tries to keep up with all the mowing. Most of it around here has to be done by weed eating or a push mower, and Jonathan has one of those old-timey push mowers that you don't have a motor on. Called a reel motor. Yeah, that's what you call it.
Motor? No.
What, a reel? What do you?
Motor.
A reel motor. What do you call it?
It's a reel.
Lawnmower.
Huh? Not a lawnmower. A lawnmower's what you drive. A push mower's what you push.
Okay, a reel push mower.
A reel, okay. Well, it's basically, it has like a pulley system that runs from the tire up to the little reel and spins it down. So they call it a reel. Because it has a reel in the middle that spins it.
And you like using it, and you have a little sharpening blade, you sharpen it. You don't mind using the regular push mower, but you kind of like that thing better.
I do.
But you're kind of old school. You like a lot of things that a lot of people don't like to do. Alright, you see? There he is. He just got done lifting it up. No, my shoe fell off. I'm wearing flip-flops out here. I shouldn't be, but hey.
Tennis shoes.
See how he's got it all set up there? He just kind of just pushed it out, and now it's leaning against the T-post. Now he's coming along here, and he's going to go to the end. You need your metal pole? All right, let's go find the metal pole. I think we left it in the... Is it inside the wagon? Yep, it is inside the wagon. Okay. So, and I don't know what this pole came from or whatever. It's just something we found on the property, and we've been using it for this metal pole. I don't know what it came from.
Me.
From you. I mean, what it was originally bought for.
Me.
Me.
Because I bought it. At least I found it. I think I bought it or not.
I don't know.
Still a price sticker on it. This is a metal rod I found. There, and it was in the scrap pile back in North Carolina. I asked Dad, can I have it? He said, yeah. And so I brought it with me and had it put up, and Dad needed a rod to use. And so I just pulled this one out of the scrap pile I had up here.
You are a scrapper. You like taking scraps and making things out of it.
This one here, I think, came from Lowe's in North Carolina or something. I got this one back when I was little.
I'll hold this. Show them how you weave that in and out. And I'm going to move out of the way just in case it pops off. Because there's always a possibility you don't want to get hit. Including even if you do it with a come along.
I got too much slack, at least for this thing here.
Just have to readjust it.
Gotta go in about right here. And that is a little piece here they can fix.
See, like I said, he knows what to do. He has the supplies, and you tell him what to do, and he can do it. Jonathan's the man, right? No comment? You don't care. Do what you do best, right?
So I do.
Do you enjoy this stuff?
I do. I'm gonna do that thing this one.
Some people don't like this stuff, but you enjoy the farm life. You enjoy building and working on four-wheelers. And you see how he's doing that? And let me see if I can back up and show you how it's tightening up. I don't know if you can tell, but you could see how it's tightening this fence up. See, it was really wobbly. It's still a little wobbly. That's because we have to adjust it down here at the bottom of the fence because of the grass. I just got to bring it up. Now you can tell it's tight.
I tack one more on the ratchet.
So that's the thing, you want it tight. The tighter it is, the better it is. There we go. Yeah, that's see how that is. You see, whenever I do that, I'm taking just like a lot of takes more work to kind of move it, and that's what you want.
when it's anchored to here, try to pull it back, it's gonna not move at all.
So you want it very snug.
We got loose, it's gonna be like this, but it's snugger. We gotta have more T-posts in it. But
Yeah, we add some T-posts for support as needed, but we just kind of do a basic of like so many feet apart and then come back and put it when you need it, like right here in this one section here. It's a bigger gap. I would say it needs one in the middle here. We'll need to add later on after we get done doing this preset. So now we're gonna come along, put the clips on like we showed y'all earlier. So we'll show you whenever we're done. All right, so Jonathan's putting in a T-post, or the T-post setter. That's what he's using. You see down here, going in, that's it. And right now the ground's pretty soft because it just rained last night. And sometimes they twist. But that's how easy it is to put a T-post in.
that's the good part.
And that is called a T-post setter. They run about 30, I think they're
50 bucks.
They're 40 or 50 bucks now, huh?
I saw the biggest one for 70.
Oh, wow. I haven't priced one in a long time. We had that one back when we lived in North Carolina, and it wasn't that bad. I thought it was less than that. And it's been a long time since we bought it. It was cheaper when we bought it, yes. So now we connect this into this fencing to this post, and then whenever we come with the new roll, we overlap and you put extra support of extra T-post clips, extras, because this is when you connecting them together. So we will show you what that looks like in a minute. Alright, hello everybody. We are done with the fencing that we can do at the moment. You've seen Jonathan showing you his technique of how he's been doing things and how we've been doing it. Showed y'all how to do the T-post, run the wire. This took 2 spools of fencing here, and we have ran out. We have a section on the other side down here that'll be done. I'm going to have to get some more solar lights because we had to add some extra T-posts, but I'll get some extra solar lights to go on them, which you can see they're just the cheapy ones. Zip time, because that way that adds extra light. Y'all have seen I got an old video about that, and also lets us know where the fencing is and helps whenever we do chores, like when it gets a little bit darker at night, to see things. Because out where we are, we call it dark 30. I mean, whenever the sun goes down, it gets dark. You know, you can't see. So we've got ran out all the way down here. Just have a few more feet to do, and then we ran out, of course. We're going to connect it to the corner here, to the goats and chicken lot here, and this is where we're going to connect it to. And then we have another section on the other side that we're going to connect and have to add fencing. Our goal is later on down the road, hopefully fairly soon, we're going to clean out. You can see all the tree limbs and stuff we've been stacking here, trying to clean up this lot too, a little long. We've had some rainstorms coming through and knock some tree limbs down and stuff like that, so we got to come through here and cut out some of these trees. So that's something we got to work on. You see all these lovely zip ties and a cattle panel here, actually, because there's an animal that was trying to get into the lot and tearing up the fence down at the bottom. So we had to support it with a stronger piece of fencing instead of the rolled fencing instead. And ever since we did that, we haven't had any more problems. They did try at a different spot, and we did the exact same thing on that spot too. And we haven't had a problem this year with it. That was last year when we had that problem. This year we haven't. I have no idea what it was. We do have bears, bobcats, coyotes, you name it, we got it. But you see, this here is not fenced in. We are going to clean it out, cut trees down, clean it out, and we're planning on fencing this whole section over here eventually. And we back here, we're gonna go all the way down. This is a lot of cleaning up. We'll leave the big trees that we have. You can see some tall trees that we have. We wish we had a sawmill, something we don't have. There's a lot of things that we want or need on this property to do a lot of projects. We need a tractor. That's one thing we need. A second thing that we need is a sawmill. We do need too. Oh, there goes a rabbit. And of course we need other little tools, little smaller things that's messed up over the years and it needs to be replaced. That's the thing, whenever you do projects on a farm, you wear your stuff out. We always need chainsaws too. It's something we always need. Sometimes whenever we're out here working out in the woods, we need electricity and we don't have like a jackery or anything like that. That's something that we would like to have eventually. Whenever we're doing other projects like trying to build shelters for other animals on the property. So there's one of our other four-wheeling walking trails down that way, and some more fencing right here. Goes all the way down there. There's some more fencing that we'll be working on going straight down this path here too that I've been walking down. I'm going to be going all the way down here eventually. But it costs money to do these things, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we need to get more T-posts and more fencing. And it's not cheap. So we're having to do a little bit that we're able to do. But we're doing it one piece at a time, one bite at a time. And there's another 4 trail. We want to go fence all this in and all the way down that way too. We want to fence this whole property around and want to do in lots. So we can do some rotational grazing with our animals instead of constantly being in one lot all the time, so we can rotate them around. They will have areas that will be growing up grass while they're on another area, and then when they eat it down, the other area will be grown up and be time to go back to another one. Like we said before, we want to add some Nubians eventually, and then we want to have some more cattle again eventually too. So there's a lot of new things that we want to do in the future, but like I said, we have a lot of fencing to do and a lot of structures to do, and it's just slow. Takes mostly time and money, and everything's expensive, so it makes it hard to buy things. But we make do. We do what we have to do and how we do it. Try to do things on the cheap. And but as long as it gets the job done and done right. But we really, really want to eventually, if the Lord opened the door for us, to have a tractor, because we really need to have some grading work here. You can see every time it rains, this is what happens, and we would like to have some gravel brought in eventually. I like to have this done on all property and be fixed, so we know eventually one day the Lord will bless us with a tractor for us to be able to do so, with a bucket and a we like to have one with a bucket and a backhoe if possible, because we do a lot of digging around here on the property and doing builds. We do most of that by hand. It'd be nice to be able to have a tractor that just digs for us when we're doing these projects. So that's pretty much a wrap for us around here, an update. Just wanted to let y'all know what was going on and what our project was today. So you see that me and Jonathan has been busy today working on some fencing. Most of it's been Jonathan doing a lot of it, but I've been helping him. But just kind of wanted to take you around a little bit and show you what we were wanting to do in the future and talking about doing to do, but like I said, it takes money and time and tools, and some of the tools we just don't have yet, but hopefully the Lord will open the doors for us to be able to have some things that we need eventually. But just wanted to close this out and said thank you everybody for joining this video, and have a blessed day and God bless. Bye bye.